Today is Thursday, March 19th. It is the first day of spring, which means it is the first day of spring into Reading-A-Thon. It's like 12:30. I've been up for a couple hours. I walked my dog and took a shower, etc. I'm making myself some lunch right now, but I just thought I would hop in and let you guys know what I'm reading today. So I have started with Come Tumbling Down by Shauna Maguire. I'm listening to it on audio via script. It's good so far. It's just continuing the story of Jack and Jill from previous books in the series. It's good so far. I've only read a couple chapters. The audiobook's really short. It's only like 3 hours and 50 minutes. I'm listening to it on double speed, so I should be done in less than 2 hours. I'm gonna eat lunch and listen to it, and then I've got some laundry to fold. I might try and film a video today as well. I'm off work today. I do work again tomorrow, but I only have one flight, so it should be an easy day. Hopefully I'll be productive tomorrow as well. But we'll see. Everything is like shut down and it's crazy, but you know, we're dealing with it as it comes. So my pasta is about to boil over. I'm gonna go check on it and I'll check back in with you guys later. Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, March 20th. It's like 9 a.m. I am headed to work right now. I have listened to a little bit of Call Down the Hawk this morning. I'm almost done with it. I'm not technically reading it for any of the readathon challenges, but I kind of just want to finish it. Thought about listening to it on the way to work, but I don't really feel like it. I kind of just want to listen to some music, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. So I just have a really short work day today, and then I have most of the afternoon off. I'm gonna try and get like an hour of, if I'm being honest, audiobook listened to, and then I'm also planning to try and read like half of The June Boys by Courtney C. Stevens. I read like a chapter last night and it's really good so far, so I really like the writing style. Yeah, that's the plan for today, and I'll keep you updated. Hey, hi, hello. So once again, we're reminded that I am terrible at vlogging. Today is Sunday, March 22nd. I don't think I have talked to you since Friday, and when I talked to you on Friday, I like didn't talk to you about anything, so I'm just gonna give you a wrap up of my readathon so far, and then hopefully I'll be better at vlogging this week. That's probably wishful thinking, but we'll try. So on Thursday, the first day of the readathon, I don't think I ever told you that I finished In an Absent Dream by Shauna Maguire. I listened to the whole thing on audio. It was like 4 hours long. I knocked it out into listening on double speed. I liked it. It wasn't my favorite in the series. I don't know why. I think it just was like, felt like the same thing over and over again kind of deal. I don't know. I really liked the last one, even though a lot of people didn't, but I thought Lundy's story was cool and unique, but this like continuation of Jack and Jill's story was just, I don't know. It was okay. I probably would give it like 3.5-ish stars, maybe just 3. I don't really have a lot to say about it. It was just okay. And I have also started reading The June Boys by Courtney C. Stevens. I'm a little bit over halfway through of that. I actually am really, really loving it. I'm obsessed with true crime, and I feel like I read all of these mystery thrillers and I want them to be like true crime stories, but they're not. But I feel like this one is, at least so far. But I'm so scared, like I don't understand what's going to happen because it has such bad ratings on Goodreads. So I'm just like waiting for the ball to drop and the twist to be something terrible, because I don't understand why else everybody would give it such low ratings, but I'm loving it so far. I think it's great. I guess it's like a teensy bit slow, but really it's not. I really am enjoying it, and I can't wait to like find out what's happening. It's very engaging. I wish I had it in hard copy or something. I'm like reading it on my phone. I like can't even get it on my Kindle for some reason. So that's making it go a little bit slower, just because I don't like looking at my phone all the time because I'm doing that anyway. So I also just finished If I'm Being Honest. It's like a 10-hour audiobook, and I was kind of just planning on reading like listening to an hour a day to get through it. I wasn't really expecting to absolutely freaking love it. It was so good. The characters were so good. I was like laughing out loud and like squealing. I was so happy when they like finally got together. Oh my god, I loved it. It was so good. This story was so great. Like, I absolutely loved the main character. Cameron was so great. I really loved her character growth throughout the story, and how she like realized the goal was to become a nicer person, not a different person, that she could still be true to herself without being nasty and mean. I just loved her relationship with Brendan, and I thought they were just perfect for each other, and Brendan was so cute, and overall I was just obsessed with it, and I couldn't stop listening to it today. I listened to most of it today. It was just so good. The audiobook was really good. It's actually on Audible Escape right now. Today I kind of want to try and finish The June Boys by Courtney C. Stevens by the end of the day. Not quite sure if I'll do it, Hopefully I will. So then I'll have 3 books under my belt, and those all meet a unique challenge. I'll put them over here, see what I've checked off so far. So that's where I am right now. I'm gonna need to find another audiobook because I have listened to all the audiobooks that I was planning on listening to. So we'll see what I find. Just taking a quick break from reading. I am uploading a video to my channel, watching a little Kendall Rae. I was talking about being obsessed with true crime. There you go. Kendall Rae has a great true crime channel. Have any of you guys watched her? She's my favorite. I love her to death. Hello guys. So today is, I don't know. It is Monday the 23rd. It's almost 9 p.m. I just worked this morning and have just been hanging out in my hotel room here, but I just finished The June Boys by Courtney C. Stevens. So that is my 3rd book completed for the Read-A-Thon. Here's where I'm at on my challenges. I really loved it. I thought it was so good. It really was like anxiety inducing and like the true crime-esque mystery thriller that I've like been looking for. I thought it was so good, and like the twist at the end I did not see coming. She did such a good job at keeping you on your seat until the very end, like not knowing who the kidnapper was. And there were so many signs that pointed to so many different people that like every other page you were like, oh, it's this person for sure, oh, it's this person for sure, and then like when it actually came out who it was like, oh, that's crazy, but then it like starts making sense. I don't know. I thought it was really good. I haven't read any reviews yet. I know that it has a really low rating on Goodreads for some reason, so I am going to go check out those reviews and see why, because I really loved it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna rate it, like a 4 or a 4.5. I really enjoyed it. I don't know why everybody is not liking it, but I'm gonna go check that and see. So it seems like a lot of the people thought it was confusing because you're following like 2 different storylines kind of. So you're like down with the captured boys and you're also following Thea, who's the main character, like looking for the boys who are kidnapped. People didn't understand that the timelines of these 2 storylines didn't align. I didn't have that issue. I like understood right away that they weren't aligned. They drop hints that they're not aligned, and like as soon as they dropped the first hint, like I understood like really early on in the book that they weren't aligned. I mean, obviously because one of the boys doesn't get taken until the very end and he's down there the whole time in the other storyline. So I don't know. I didn't have an issue with that. I thought it was interesting that you're kind of seeing the storylines play out at different times because it kept it more interesting and being like, okay, well, I know that this is going to happen, so when's it going to happen in this other storyline kind of thing. I don't know. I didn't have that issue. A lot of people thought that the reveal was like totally out of left field, but I didn't really think so because there wasn't a clear suspect the whole time. Like there were multiple people that it could have been the whole time. I mean, this person didn't have any clues associated with them, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I thought it made sense once they explained it. I didn't have an issue with that. Those are really the only issues that I see. It seems like a lot of people read this as an e-arc, and the e-arc had some formatting issues. I didn't have any formatting issues in my ebook, so I'm not sure what that was about. I don't really understand why they decided to rate the book badly because of that, but I'm honestly really not seeing a lot of like really strong criticisms for any particular reason, which is interesting because this book is like so lowly rated. Honestly, it just came out, so hopefully once more people read it and rate it, because it only has like 186 ratings right now, and it's only been out for like 2 weeks, so hopefully once more people read it, it'll raise the ratings up from these people who like are rating it based on this bad e-arc. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know, I thought it was really good. I would definitely recommend it, especially if you're into like true crime, and I don't know what I'm gonna start next. Honestly, I probably won't start something tonight because I don't feel like it. Flights are getting canceled left and right, so I'll have a lot of time tomorrow in between work to read because we were supposed to have 4 flights, and now we only have 2, and in between the 2 we have to just sit at the airport, so that's what I'll be doing. Hopefully I'll get some reading done, maybe do something productive, but who knows. I haven't done very much productive today, and I've had like 10 hours, so... But, you know, sometimes you just have those days. So I'm not going to go to bed. That's a lie. But I'm going to talk to you guys later. See ya. Hello. So the last time I checked in with you guys was last night. Today I started The Foxhole Court. It's good so far. I'm 39% into the ebook. It's okay so far, but I'm like, where's the romance? I don't even know which one he's gonna fall in love with. I'm so confused. I thought this was a romance book, but we're just reading about sports so far. And it's like not even like a slow burn. It's just like I literally have no idea who the romantic interest is, and we're like almost halfway through the book. This is not what I signed up for. But that's just me, I guess. It's fine so far. Like, I am enjoying reading it, but I just want the romance to happen a little quicker than it is. But it's a really fast read. I didn't even realize I was so far into it. And now I'm even more mad that the romance hasn't shown up yet, so I don't know. Hopefully I'm gonna try and finish this tonight. I can't really imagine it would take me more than like an hour or two to bang it out. And then I don't know what I'm gonna decide to read next. Who knows? It's a toss-up. I've kind of heard that this book ends on a cliffhanger, so honestly I might like read it the next one. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I'm now like 54% into the Foxhole Court. I kind of hate it. I don't understand what's going on. Also, everybody's horrible. Like, everybody is so mean to Neil, and I really just like don't understand what anybody's problem is. And it's just stressful to read about. Like, right now they're at this club and they're literally like drugging him without his consent and like assaulting him. I don't even understand what's going on. Does this get good? Like, when? I thought this was a romance book. I'm confused. Okay, so I just read a couple reviews and apparently there is no romance in this book. Why is it shelved as male if there's no romance in this book? I am so upset. Does it happen later on? Is it worth it? I'm not sure. I fucking hate this so far. And now I'm really upset that there's no romance because that's the only thing that was motivating me to keep reading this. So I finish it? I don't know. Oh my god. I'm so upset. Hey guys, so today is Wednesday the 25th. I worked this morning. I did just one flight this morning, and then I went home and literally napped for like the last 4 hours. I don't know. Anyway, this morning there was a whole 3 people on my flight. I finished the Foxhole Court. I kind of hated it. It just was very unrealistic to me, like the way that the characters acted, the way that the author was describing mental illnesses and that kind of thing. I did look through the reviews, and apparently there is some romance by the 3rd book, and I like looked up the endgame ship, and like I can kind of see it, but also I like can't at all, and I'm like, how is the author gonna make this make sense? But even though I'm giving this 2 stars, I very well might finish the series. It's really not that long. In terms of like my friends' ratings on Goodreads, they get higher as the series goes along, so I might like the other ones better. I don't know. I'm not convinced all the way. I just want the romance. I just want the ship to happen, so I might have to finish it. And then I also started reading Only Mostly Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez. I actually found the audiobook on Script, so I've been listening to that. I like it so far. The voice of like the main character, Ollie, is just really young for me. I feel like a lot of these YA contemporaries, especially these like male romance, have this main character that has this really like goofy voice, and it's just not my favorite thing to read, but it's okay so far. It's cute. I want to see what happens with the romance, of course. Right now I'm driving home to my parents' house because I don't want to be alone in my apartment all week with the world the way it is. So I have like probably an hour or so to go in the car, so I'll knock out 2 hours of that audiobook. I think I have 5 hours left, so hopefully I'll finish it today. I wasn't planning on it, but it's really quick, so. Oh my god, you guys. This book just made a Rose and Dagger reference. Sophie Gonzalez is a Larry, confirmed. So, like, the three main characters, they're like a friend group. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? Okay, cool. Anyway, so there's like 3 main girl characters in this book, and they're like best friends, and they all have these 3 like rose pendant necklaces. And the main character, Ollie, he's like the new kid, and he befriends this friend group of girls, and like one of them just gave him a necklace with a dagger on it, and she's like, you know, daggers represent the polar opposite of roses, but they're paired together a lot in tattoos. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Sophie Gonzalez is a Larry for sure. I'm so happy. Oh my god, it's so funny. Nobody probably knows what the I'm talking about, but if you do, please let me know and be my friend. Okay, bye. Okay, so it's been a couple days and the Spring Into Reading-A-Thon is now over. I finished one book that I had started before the readathon, and then I read 6 books during the readathon. almost 7. So as I talked about earlier, the first book I finished was Come Tumbling Down for the Spring Cleaning Challenge, and I ended up giving that one 3 stars. The second book I finished was If I'm Being Honest by Emily Wibberley and Austin Siegemund-Broka. This one I gave 5 stars. I loved it and was obsessed with it. The third book I finished was For the Prompt Women's March, and that was The June Boys by Court Stevens. I rated this book 4 stars. I really liked this one as well. The fourth book I finished for the Love is in the Air prompt was The Foxhole Court by Nora Sakovic. I rated this book 2 stars. I really didn't like it, and also looking back at the prompt, I put this one as romance/friendship. I don't really know if it had either of those things, so we're just gonna pretend that it counted. The fifth book I finished was for the Time for Vacay challenge, which was read a book with travel or vacation in it. That was Only Mostly Devastated by Sophie Gonzalez. I ended up giving this one like 3.5 stars. I enjoyed it, but it was a little young for me. And the sixth book I finished was for the Tiptoe Through the Tulips challenge, and that was The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper. I ended up giving this book 2 stars. I was really not a fan. This book follows a kid whose dad gets selected for a NASA mission to Mars, and they have to like uproot their life and move to Texas, and when he's there he like falls in love with another astro kid. It also read a little bit young for me, and also the romance was very rushed. It was very like insta love and like insta relationship. I had no idea why these kids liked each other. It was just very like fast with no explanation as to why they were even interested in each other, and the rest of the plot was just like kind of stupid and boring. So this wasn't my favorite. And then the last book I did end up starting Two Dark Reigns by Kendra Blake for the spring cleaning challenge. I'm actually almost done with this. My Kindle says I have like 38 minutes left of reading. I do really like it. It's a little bit slow, so I think if I had to rate it right now I would give it like 3.5 stars. I'm enjoying it and I like the story and I like the characters and I want to see what happens to them, but this isn't the most fast-paced book, and like there's not a lot of romance in it because they're all already like together, so it's not as exciting for me. But that's okay. So yeah, that is my results for the Spring Into Reading-A-Thon. I really enjoyed participating and had a lot of fun with these challenges and reading these books. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to thumbs up and subscribe down below. And if you would like to, you can follow me on social media. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.